Hi everybody in my TSTO Harry Potter group and YouTube channel. Okay, so here we are. We're on to year 7, chapter 58, almost time for Beyond. Sorry I don't have a picture for the start of it, but in the last chapter it popped up, so I didn't get it. But the name of this chapter is The End of an Era, the Start of Something New. It's almost time to graduate and you've defeated R once and for all. What will be next for you? So in the last video, we had the final battle. We defeated our father. We don't know what happened to him. He kind of disappeared. So we're not really sure where he went. He might appear in one of the later chapters. I have no clue. But we defeated him and everything seems to be all right. So now we're doing preparations for graduation. And Dumbledore wants to talk to us. So let's see what Dumbledore has to say. Here we go. Hello, Professor. You wanted to see me. Indeed I did, Mr. Baby. Thank you for coming at such a late hour. You've learned a few protective enchantments during your time at Hogwarts, haven't you? That's right. Can you tell me one of the protective spell incantations you've learned? Protegio? Very good. 10 points to Ravenclaw. Thank you, Professor. I'd like you to help me cast a few protective enchantments around the castle. Does this have to do with R? Mad-Eye said they've been defeated. Their agents have been apprehended and are being sent to Azkaban. What we're doing now is not to prepare for an intrusion, but for the arrival of something very important. It's the reason why I was traveling outside of Hogwarts, was unable to help you during the battle. I regret not being here when you and Hogwarts needed me most. I've been briefed about the battle, but I'd like to hear from you personally about what happened. Of course, Professor, I'll try to recall everything important while we cast these protective spells. Okay. Oh, nice visuals. I'm kind of excited to finally get to Hogwarts, but finally get out of Hogwarts for now and see what happens. Should be fun. And I hear there's a lot of fun little stuff coming up too. You get to travel around the world. That'll be interesting. It seems like you were faced with a great number of challenges. My sympathies regarding your father, Mr. Baby. How have you been holding up since the battle? I've been all right, Professor Dumbledore. A lot has happened, but I can rest easy knowing that R is over and done with. That is good to hear, but don't forget that you have quite the support system should you need someone to lean on. Thank you for checking in on me, Professor. Of course, and how is your brother doing? Jacob has a difficult road ahead, but he'll be released from St. Mungo soon, and I'll be there to help him. I plan to visit him in the morning. Mad-Eye's told him about our dad, but I think we need some time together. It will do the both of you good to be together during this time. It's time for you to rest, Mr. Baby. You saved many lives with your bravery and leadership. Now is the time to heal and find joy in your final days at Hogwarts before your next adventure. With all that's happened, Professor, I haven't even begun to think of life after Hogwarts. I've been so busy I haven't thought of where I'll work or live. I wouldn't fret too much. These things often work themselves out for those of your integrity and skill. Why do I get the feeling that you know something I don't? Don't mind me, I'm nearly dispensing some age-old wisdom. Thank you for all your help, Mr. Baby. It's best you get some rest before you see your brother. I will, Professor Dumbledore, and be sure to tell Jacob you asked for him. My words get jumbled. Okay, he's ready for visitors. Good. Let's go visit Jacob. Here we go. Who is it? It's Grogu. I've come to see how you're doing. Grogu, blimey, am I glad to hear your voice. Mad Eyes told me everything that happened, including Dad's fall from the bridge. He said Dad couldn't have survived that fall. Mad Eye promised to let us know when the Aurors find him. Seems a bit odd that he hasn't gotten back to us. Do you think we should say a few words about Dad? He was a lot of things, but he was our dad. The dad I remember from childhood was kind. He took care of us. He was a good dad when he was home and always spent time with us doing whatever we wanted. His soup-making skills when we were sick left something to be desired, though. Hopefully he's in a better place now. That's enough talk about Dad. What else is going on? You know I'll be cleared to go home soon. The healers have been giving up on helping me, but I think it's time I start accepting that I'm blind. I'm not sure where home is or what I'll be doing now that R is gone. I was talking with Professor Dumbledore about that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after Hogwarts. Perhaps we should remember where we started to figure out what's next. Okay, 3 stars. I can't wait to get the Beyond, though. I just hope my attributes are high enough. That's what I'm always worried about. I'm afraid that my attributes will be too low. There's a lot of stuff you can't do in Beyond to bring your attributes up. Aura has plagued us every step of our journey, haven't they? Even before I knew they were involved. But they're gone now. As Professor Dumbledore said, this is time for healing. He always did have good advice. Say, Grogu, do you have any regrets about your time at Hogwarts? None at all, Jacob. I did the best I could with the knowledge I had. I'm at peace with that. When did you become so wise? I wish I were more like you. I definitely have a few regrets. I can't help but wonder if I'd be in this situation if I had done things differently. No matter what, I'll keep looking for a way to break Veruca's curse. Don't worry too much about me, Grogu. All things considered, I'm adjusting well enough. What matters more to me right now is that you go back to Hogwarts and do what I wasn't able to do. Graduate. Warn me next time before you touch me, all right? You startled me. I will, and I promise I'll graduate, Jacob. I'm going to make you proud. You already have. Now get back to school before I start getting even more soppier. I will. I still got one last class with Professor Snape. Okie dokie. Oh, Snape wants to see us. Let's go see him. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't wait to graduate. It's going to be fun. I think, maybe. Oh, where is everyone else? Am I early? Unfortunately, today's class will just be you and Miss Snide. Your recent adventures have caused you to miss quite a few of my classes. As a result, the two of you are ineligible for graduation. What the... But... Please do not yell, Miss Snide. Why are we here then, Professor Snape? While I'm reluctant to help either of you, I've decided to give you the chance to remedy this situation. In light of your recent contributions to protecting Hogwarts from R, I've made an exception. Today, the two of you will be subjected to a final test. If you pass, you will be eligible for graduation. Thank you for making an exception, Professor Snape. Yes, thank you, Professor. Don't thank me just yet. You still have to pass my test. What's our final test, Professor? We haven't even had time to prepare. You will be brewing a cure for boils. But that's a year 1 potion. It was our first class with you. I remember the exploding cauldron incident quite clearly, baby. I'm yet to see such incompetence since, despite the professor and Mr. Lee in my classroom. But that exploding cauldron incident is why you will be brewing this potion together from memory. Your time begins now. Oh, lovely. Expect me to remember something that I did 3 or 4 years ago. I can't remember when I started playing this. Oh well. We'll do the best that we can with what we have. I think that's just the best we can do. Visiting Jacob is what prompted you to defy your aunt? It was so easy to lie about being your family to get in to see him. It made me realize that you and the circle were my family more than Veruca ever was. I didn't know if defying my aunt would work, but I knew I couldn't let her hurt anyone else. I knew we could trust you, but I told Ben as much before our final battle with R. Professor? It is technically perfect potion. You are cleared to graduate. That's good. Thank you, Professor. I knew we could do it. Wipe those foolish smiles from your faces. Before you leave, I'd like to speak with you, baby. Oh, all right. What is it, Professor Snape? I've learned that R has planned to infiltrate Hogwarts to capture and experience Legolas. That's right. For you to not inform the faculty, and me in particular, was reckless, irresponsible, and unacceptable, especially since I helped train you in legomancy. But I'm aware that you were trying to help. You're welcome, Professor. Yes, well, good luck after graduation, though I suspect that your presence will never truly leave Hogwarts. Now get out! Our graduation requirements have been met and the Circle Kana's goal has been accomplished. Do you know what that means? I think it's time for one last circle meeting. Cool. Oh, it's going to be fun. Go to potions class and gather for the circle. Awesome sauce. Okay. Gather the circle. Let's see what we got here. And here we are. Thank you for gathering here, everyone. As you may have guessed, this will be our last meeting as a Circle of Kana. I just wanted to take a moment to check in with everyone after the battle and see how you're doing. Yeah, it's going to be weird. Have the whole HUD and everything changed. I get so used to doing things in the games a certain way. I know I've been skeptical. I didn't really want to. I want to graduate, but I don't because I'm so afraid everything's going to change and not going to have enough to get your attributes up. And I've checked, and according to what I've read, my attributes are high enough. So I'm happy with that. Well, I was able to defeat Veruca, which was pretty cool. I did not think that was going to happen. Although it took some good healing, I'll tell you. That was fun, though. So, almost there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Okay. I think all of us can agree we're proud that we were able to defeat R once and for all. Some of the circle are curious about Marilla's role in all this, since they know about her vow. On the bridge, when it mattered most, Marilla chose the circle as her family over her aunt. It wasn't a difficult decision. Even I knew I might die. I'd say you've redeemed yourself, Marilla. I'm sure everyone else agrees with me. Thank you. I wonder what Kana would think. The circle was created to honor Rowan and to defeat R. I would say we've done both of those things, wouldn't you? Yeah, this feels a bit like a final goodbye to Rowan. How do you think he'd want to be remembered? Rowan would want to be remembered as a brave hero. He could have chosen to abandon the search for the vault after our first year, but he didn't. And he saved my life. Rowan was brave and in subtler ways. To Rowan Kana. Oh, I like this. One's up for Rowan. That's beautiful. Brings a tear to a glass eye. That's it. The circle is complete. Oh, I know. One more chapter before graduation. It's time to disband. What do we do now? Now we get ready to graduate. There's still so many people to see and so much to do. I know we'll all make new friends wherever we go, but we'll all be keeping each other as friends too. And speaking of friends, there's one last ally I want to pay a visit to. Olivia Green. Yeah, she was such a big help. Okay. So what do we have to do here? Finish your lessons to continue. Yeah. Yeah, so I always got to do that. I hate when you have to do that. I hope you don't have to do that in new security measures. Let's see what this is. It's always a pleasure to see you, Grogu. You too, Professor. Do you need more help protecting the castle? A very astute guess. As you know, I'm preparing for the arrival of a very important item. While I can't give you more information, you can still be of assistance. I'm here to help. You always are. I'll need you to help me make some preparations. I'll get started right away. Okay, so we got all these here. I'm actually going to pause the video and then go back into it while I finish this, so it won't be... Okay, so we finally finished. I finally finished this here, all the little assignments to do. I find it so weird how it does it, but I didn't want to make the video long. It took me about 10 minutes to do it, so... Grogu, thank you for your help. You're welcome. I wish you could tell me what this is all for, but I understand. It's better if you don't. Safer, too. But now, know what we're doing will pave the future for Hogwarts. That's good enough for me. I will miss seeing you in the halls of Hogwarts, Grogu. I do hope you'll visit after graduation. Thank you, Professor. I will. Okay, so I finished that. And now I'm going to go see Olivia, and then we'll be done the chapter. See, that's the problem in trying to do the videos. I'd have to do one after another, just because of the way everything works. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Here we go. Oh, hello. You're Grogu, baby, yes? Yes, that's right. We met when I was doing my teacher appreciation presentation on Professor McGonagall. I see you're back from your sabbatical. What are you doing here? I've returned from Albania to start my new position as a defense against the dark arts professor. What happened to Olivia? I can't tell you while I could tell you I've finished my tidying. Oh. Then I'm going to get a chance to say thank you? Weird. Hope nothing bad happened to her. I don't know. And there we go. Olivia resigned and went back to the ministry? Yes, is her resignation surprising to you? It's shocking, especially since she never said she was resigning. Oh, well, things happen. You know, they say the position is cursed. That would explain why we never had a professor for more than 1 year. Blimey! Well, thank you for your help, Professor Quirrell. Not a problem, Mr. Baby. But please feel free to come to me for any questions, though preferably not about vampires. Oh, thank you, but this is actually my last year at Hogwarts. Well, congratulations. Good luck with your endeavors, and good luck with yours, Professor. Sorry to leave in such a rush, but I've got to go to the ministry and talk to Olivia. Dun, dun, dun. That look says it all. I don't know, something about that guy. You don't trust him. Oh, well, we'll see what happens. You never know. Okay, well, that's the end of this little bit long video, but that was chapter 58 of The End of an Era, the start of something new. I have 2 chapters left. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the next chapter, but I know the last one would be the graduation. Then after that, we'll come to Beyond videos. I guess there's some TLSQs that are in there that I'll be doing videos for. I have some ideas for some other videos that I'm going to be doing soon, so stay tuned for those. Well, thank you so much for watching the video. Feel free to like the video and subscribe to my channel for everything Hogwarts Mystery. And until next time, happy tapping, because this is the way.